Welcome back to Sheen's Positive Plate. Hope all of you are doing well. We are doing great here. So today is 17th of March and tomorrow, March 18th, is my son's birthday. So in this vlog, I'll be covering about the preparations I do. Okay, it's a very simple birthday, nothing of such parties and all. But I'll tell you, or I'll be showing you what are all the things that I do prepare and give a small treat to my son. Yeah, so let's go on to the video. So the first thing is preparing the cake, because once the cake is ready, then we will need a lot of time to decorate it, so all those stuffs. So I always bake my son's birthday cake with my own hands, and I do have pre-planning of how the decoration should be, and it should be matching to the dress, so all sorts of things. So this is something that I do every year, so right from his third birthday, and I'll be showing you my baking story in the later part of this video as well. So now here I'm just beating 4 egg whites, so beating it to nice and frothy and white creamy mixture. So then you have to add the powdered sugar to this egg white mixture and beat it well and make a white creamy texture thing. And if you just reverse your bowl or put the bowl upside down, it should not fall down. That particular cream or the frosting what we have done should not fall down. So that is the perfect consistency to achieve it. So till then you'll have to beat the eggs really white. So this is the consistency that we want. Now once this is achieved, so you use a very clean dry bowl to use the egg whites so that it puffs up, it becomes a creamy texture very quickly. If there is water content in the bowl, the egg whites will not rise up fastly. So once the creamy texture is achieved, then we'll put 1 teaspoon of coffee powder. So I'm basically preparing a chocolate cake because my son is a great chocolate lover. So if you add a little bit of coffee powder into your chocolate cake, the taste will be very much balanced. So I've added 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and 1 teaspoon of coffee powder, instant coffee powder, and then we'll give a nice mix again so that everything combines together. So the next step is to add the 4 egg yolks. So first basically you have to separate your egg yolks and egg whites, and the egg whites you'll have to beat into a creamy mixture just like I've shown. Once it is nicely puffed up into a very creamy texture, now slowly we'll incorporate the egg yolks into it and give a good mix. Then we'll have to add 1/4 cup of oil. That is any vegetable oil. I have added sunflower oil. Any oil which doesn't have any flavors would be apt. So once you add the oil, then make sure you put into the very low speed and blend it with the blender, because if you increase the speed after adding the oil, there are high chances that the batter might get split up. Okay, so make sure once you add the oil, you really put it in the low speed. Now once that is done, then we will add the flour mixture, that is the dry ingredients, and this is nothing but 3/4 cup of maida, half teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 cup of premium cocoa powder. So these are the dry ingredients. So sift all these together and then slowly add this to the wet ingredients and incorporate into the batter. So don't over mix it. If you do over mix it, the cake becomes hard. So batch by batch, slowly put little flour by little and then incorporate into batter and make a smooth batter. Now the last step is to add 2 tablespoons of milk powder mixed with 1 tablespoon of water. That is what now I have added. Now once you add this, mix well. So actually the milk powder gives a good consistency to your cake. It gives a creamy consistency. The taste also has a sort of richness. Instead of this, you can add 2 tablespoons of milk, but then I always prefer to add in this way so that it gives a good a sort of creaminess to the batter, and it will really make your cake taste really good when compared to adding milk. So I always prefer that. Now, once you have added this mixture, then take a spatula, scrape the sides, bring all the batter together. So see if everything is mixed together. So now we'll transfer the batter into the cake tin, which has been prepared with the butter paper. So once you transfer this to the cake tin, so before that you have to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then once the preheating time is over, then we'll put this batter straight into the oven for 180 degrees Celsius for about 45 minutes. So for me it took around 45 minutes to bake the cake perfectly. So insert a toothpick or any fork, and if it comes out clean, then which means it's good to go. So it will depend on the oven. For me it has taken 45 minutes, so around 40 to 45 minutes. Just give a check, and if it is not done yet, give an extra of 5 to 10 minutes more and it will be good. So while the cake is baking, I'll tell you a short my baking story. So this was the cake I made for my son's 3rd birthday, and this was the first cake which I made for his birthday. So it had many imperfections, the finishing was not good, but it was my effort for my son, truly from my own hands. So this is the birthday which I made for his 5th birthday. So I became even more better, and this for his 6th birthday. This was a jungle theme, and this was the cake that I made for his last birthday. Now I've showed all you these photographs just to make you all remind that you can learn, or you can adopt a new skill. You can learn something at any age. Age is just a number. You can keep learning, and the more times you do it, the more better you become. So consistency, practicing, trying, it all makes a difference, and that's the secret to learning anything. And I request everyone who is watching it, no matter what age you are at, please do learn something new. Please do start trying it, keep improving it, and one day you'll really feel proud of yourself. So don't stop learning until your last breath, because it excites you and it really motivates you to be a better person and to be the best, to bring out the best in you. So here what I am doing is I'm marinating the chicken for tomorrow's grilled chicken, because my son told me he wants grilled chicken and a rice which I usually make with the chicken stock and mayonnaise. So this is what he wants for lunch. So for that I'm just marinating the chicken. So I always marinate the chicken overnight so that the nicely masalas coat in the chicken and really it goes through the chicken, giving you the correct flavor. So here I've added ginger garlic paste, curd, tomato ketchup, little bit of red chili sauce, chili powder, coriander powder, turmeric powder, pepper powder, jeera powder, garam masala, oregano, red chili flakes and salt. So once you add everything, mix well and then keep it in the fridge until we take it for grilling. And before grilling you have to just apply little bit of butter on top of it and then grill in the oven for 200 degrees Celsius. Your delicious spicy grilled chicken will be ready. And the other bowl which has some chicken pieces, you can see that's actually the boneless pieces I have taken. It's for preparing the chicken roll. It is not on the 18th, it's on some other day. So once I buy chicken, I just marinate and keep it inside so that it will be easy when we require. So marinating really helps a lot to add the flavors of the dish, to just bring out the real flavors. Okay, so once if you try, you will definitely know. It really makes a great difference. Just buy the chicken and you cook it and eat, that's a different taste. But when you marinate and then do it, that's really something very, very different. So the marination is going on. So now both the chicken I've marinated, now it goes straight into the fridge until use. Okay, now let me show you my son's birthday dress. So this is the first pair. and this he'll be wearing it to school. So this is a black hoodie with a pouch attached to it, and it is a brick color pants it has got. So this was really lovely, something different, something unique. So this is the first pair that he'll be putting to school, and this is the second one for the cake cutting. So this has a pinwheel and a panda image on it, and this panda image you will see on his cake as well. And this is the one hand is fully printed of cartoon characters from Peppa Pig, lots of cartoon characters. This was also something very unique, and this is a brown pants it has got. So both are simple, comfortable to wear, but yet very trendy. So these are the two pairs of dresses for his birthday to make his day a special day. Ting ba. Bye bye. Hey, also it is the next day. So just now my son went to school, so with his new birthday dress and all the sweets and all that. So yesterday was a very hectic day. So I thought I think I've showed you till baking the cake. So after that I just did the frosting and the crumb coat is over. The final decoration I'll show you. Yesterday I really wanted to take the video, but it was a hectic day. So Darius' final exams are going on. So today it is a last exam. So all of the mothers can relate. I think I am really super excited because the exam is over. So yesterday exam preparations, then housework with the cakes. So everything was a very hectic day. So I didn't get to shoot much. So today we'll see what and all things are going to happen. So this is the birthday special breakfast: appam, mutton curry, and a cup of hot tea. The combination is divine and so tasty. So first I thought we'll finish the chocolate ganache on the cake, because that will take some time to set. So once it is setting, we'll be able to find time for the other cleaning works, and I want to give a little change to the dining table area, so that with good fresh positive vibes, something different, something new. Yeah, so let's see. Come on. So first the chocolate ganache on the cake. So for the chocolate ganache, here I've taken dark chocolate, that is dark compound, and the white compound. You can use either of one, doesn't matter. So I'll be using both of it. So around so once you have to chop off this dark chocolate, and the same with the white chocolate, and then we'll put it in a bowl. So we have chopped both the dark chocolate and the milk chocolate, putting it in a bowl. So I'm melting the chocolate in the microwave oven here. So if you don't have an oven, you can use the double boiling method. So once you put the chocolate, then you have to use the whipping cream. So for 1.5 cups of chocolate, I'm using half a cup of whipping cream and a piece of butter. So the butter in the ganache will give you a glazed texture, and it will make the ganache look very very shiny. That gloss finish on the texture, you can get it by a piece of butter. So 1.5 cups of chocolate, piece of butter, and half cup of whipping cream. So now melt everything. So I've used a microwave oven, so I've kept around 50 seconds on the micro mode. So now a beautiful ganache is ready. So if you're not using oven, please do it in the double boiling method. So you can see how the ganache is perfect consistency with a shiny gloss on it. So this is the cake I told you the last day. I just crumb coated it. I've made a really very thin coat on it. So now the most exciting part, to pour the ganache on the cake. And you can do it in two ways. Either you can fully cover the cake with the ganache, or you can just have it as the ganache is dripping. So it is up to you. But I prefer to fully cover the ganache, so that you really get that chocolatey twist in your cake, and it looks amazing too. And that's how I've planned the appearance of the cake to be. So this is the most satisfying thing to see behind all the hard work. So this is actually a messy business, because the ganache that we are pouring, the excess ganache will come down. So that's why I've kept a plate there, so to collect the excess ganache, and you can use it for some other purpose so that it doesn't go waste. So it's a messy business, but the final outcome of the product will be definitely worth the hard work or the effort that I've put in. So now the cake is done, in the sense the ganache work is finished. So I have set it in the fridge so that the ganache sets completely. Only when the ganache sets, you can put the decoration things and all that. You can make the cake a little more beautiful. So for that, the chocolate ganache has to set. So it's in the fridge. So now I'm here into the hall, and so this is where I've planned for the cake cutting. So I want to just give a new look. Okay, so this time I have planned the birthday cake cutting to be more simple and the decoration to be more subtle. So something in the white theme, that's what was there in my mind for a long time. So something which is very subtle but very classic, you can say. So it's something in that, nothing of balloons and all, so avoiding all the balloons, something to give a different vibe. So here is my dad who is helping me to change the curtains. So I'm changing the yellow curtains into white. So those works are going on. So this time I want the decoration to be very subtle but classic. So that was something in my mind from the beginning. So the next step is to just clean the table and then give a new look. So yeah, this is the jersey using a paper, the craft work which was done by daddy last night. So yeah, so many things are on the table, his iPad, all these things. So clearing away everything, giving a quick wipe down. And yeah, so this is the new table card which I've purchased. This is also in the theme white, so I wanted a white theme all over. So when I was thinking, the only thing that was something different from white was this table. It was a black glass, right? So I thought, okay, I'll give a cover to it. So now I'm putting the chair cover also to be white, because everything I wanted to be white, only then it will match the theme. So the chair covers, so this is the stretchable chair covers you would have seen in the online. So it's very good, especially like it's like wooden chairs, right? So you cannot do much on it. So these things will actually make you adopt to any theme, any color. So all the colors are available. So I'm putting on to the white cover as well. So you will actually feel a very different feel. It will give you a touch of new space. So these are little things, but it will impact you so much. So little things makes huge impact. So that's something very, very right. So now you can see how a simple change, it just changed the entire look. I'm so happy because this is what I exactly wanted. So how can I just forget my angel? It's a white theme, the white vibes, and the angel and the tissue holder. And the favorite part, so I just love fresh flowers, and I always make it a point to have some sort of a vibrant color to my house using these fresh flowers. So today I have choose yellow flowers because the happy birthday was written in yellow. So I thought it will actually complement each other good. And yes, in the photos it actually was so good to see. So this yellow flower with the white theme, and yellow and white goes very well. So I'm actually very, very happy and satisfied because this is the exact look which I had actually created in my mind. So when you actually see the outcome, it's something really great and something very good to feel.
his exam? Easy.
1 o'clock he's coming, 2 o'clock he'll go. Quick. Okay?
Okay.
So by the time I finish all these works, my son had come back from school after his exams. So exams, everything is finished. So that's what I'm asking him. Is it easy? Yeah, it was so easy. And then what he was telling is 1 o'clock he'll come and 2 o'clock he'll go. He was actually mentioning about his friend. So his friend is coming home. So he'll come by 1 and leave by 2. That's what he was telling. And now we are just talking about how it went on the school. So that's the box he took sweets to his friends. So it's all finished. And the bunch of papers that I have in my hand, it is all the gifts from his friends, the cards, birthday cards that he got from his friends. So he was really happy, and I was also very happy to see him so happy. So then I prepared the grilled chicken so fast because daddy was very hungry. So this is the birthday special lunch. This is a rice which I've made with the chicken stock, grilled chicken, mayonnaise, and a tomato salsa, you can say, or a tomato chutney, whatever. But the combination was just terrific, and it was so good, and my son enjoyed it just like the way he wanted. So after a heavy lunch, then I came into the kitchen to start the cake decoration. So this is how the cake looks. The chocolate ganache has set completely. So now it's time to decorate it to make it more beautiful. So these are golden fox balls. You can get it online or in any cake shop. So I wanted the theme to be like this because it's a dark chocolate cake, and on this the golden balls and some pandas. I told you, right? The pandas are there on his shirt, so I want those pandas also to be in his cake. And these golden fox balls will actually complement well with his white shirt. So a white theme and this cake would look attractive, I felt. So those works are going on. So I've placed the golden fox balls. So now I'm placing some pandas. So it's actually his 8th birthday. So I don't want that 8 candle, the number 8 candle and all that. I wanted something different. So I placed 8 pandas on the cake, which means it's 8th birthday. So it's a simple thought, but I felt it was good, and it was like in every birthday cake it will be just like a number candle, something like that. So I wanted to be something different. So there are 8 pandas in the cake representing the 8th birthday. Then I added a happy birthday topper. So then I was thinking what to do next. So then I got, okay, we'll add the golden sugar balls because it will be good. These golden fox balls are big and they are on the both sides. So I thought we'll have these sugar balls in golden color, and it will give that extra punch to the cake. And once I finished this, I was thinking like something is just lacking. And then I just put it in the fridge, and then I was thinking what else can be done. And then I realized, okay, I'll have the name written in white chocolate, but it was all done the last minute, so I was not able to capture those things because it was all done in a hurry. I melted the white chocolate and I wrote his name. So I'll show you the final look of the cake. So once I finished the cake preparations, the decoration and all that, my brother had come home. So he has bought this is his birthday gift. So it's basically 3 books. One is moral stories, the other one is Akbar and Birbal stories, and the third book is my big book of question and answers. So really making the children to read is something very good. So this is very useful. So now it's time for the cake cutting, and I'm taking out the cake, and I'm super excited and super happy because the cake turned out to be exactly the same as I wanted. The decoration, everything I had pre-planned, and it has come according to my idea, you can say. So this is the final look of the cake. I'm so satisfied to having done this. So after the cake cutting, now I'm slicing the pieces so that I can give it to our neighbors, the owner of a house, etc. So that's all for today in today's blog. So hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching till the end. And this is the cross section of the cake. It was just so tasty. So thank you so much. So till we meet again, spread only good vibes. If you like my videos, please do subscribe, share and like.